What's up, guys? Happy Monday. How is everybody doing? Thank you for joining the live stream tonight. My goodness, I have been busy. I've been really busy. So I hope everyone's been doing well. I hope everyone had a good toy hunt this past week. I think I only went like 2 days last week to do some toy hunting. And I know that wasn't enough. That was definitely not enough. But at the same time, there's a reason for it. We have some money to save up for. There's definitely some money that we got to save, and I'm very weary of like, can I make up that money? And we'll talk about that. I'm sure most of us will know. Am I muted? Are you serious? Uh, I can hear. I can hear. Jeff, are you sure? Maybe someone else can check. But this is unmuted. Okay, we're good. All right, good. I had to double check. I didn't want to completely screw that up. Yeah, we will definitely go over this dragon again, considering we have pricing now that's so insane to what I will need to do in order to recuperate that money. We went to Zolocon last week. So I had a problem. I didn't even think about it. I was all set up last week. So last Monday, I was ready. I was about to like upload my thumbnail to have the live stream all set up. I was prepared. I was getting everything ready. And then I forgot that I had accepted extra work hours, which I was like, damn it, I completely forgot that I was actually going to take these hours, and it was the entire week. I've worked 13 13 days straight now. 13 days straight, and I am overnight. So last night was my final night. So 13 consecutive days overnight. Man, that is tough. That is really tough. But it's good. It was extra money. It was absolutely extra money, which is actually funny because I made twice as much for compensating that dragon, which is good, which is really good. But me and my wife always have this understanding. Any money that I spend on new stuff, new collectibles, comes from old collectibles. So I'm not going to dip into that check, even though it's extra money. We're going to make sure to keep that extra money as savings for any kind of like vacation or thing like that. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm going to behave and be good and make sure I, you know, take care of it that way. So I am now trying to figure out, like, let's see what needs to go. I need to let go of something, and I've been trying to play around with what else can I mess around with that I do want to keep or I do want to let go. So it'll vary, and there are a couple things that I have made decisions on. Unfortunately, as much as I would have wanted to do like a toy show, it's not enough. It's after April, so the dragon is going to be quite the challenge of saving money, or accumulating money, I should say. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Toy hunting was good. We found new stuff. We found a lot more McFarlane chases once again. And for this upcoming toy hunt, I found more McFarlane chases, which I think there's a new wave coming out because there's new Dark Knight Batmans out there, and then there's other characters that I'm unfamiliar with. It's crazy, especially with McFarlane not lose. I don't know if they lost it. They must have lost it anyway. So they just, I don't know if it's about. No, it is. It is about DC wanting McFarlane to continue it, but whatever. Mattel has it back. I never collected the DC Universe figures to begin with. When I started collecting again, DC Universe was at its end, and then Mattel started doing like the blue box packaging, and I really never got into it because I was so focused on Marvel Legends. So that's why I don't have practically any DC figures, really. Yeah, that's how crazy that is. All right, so we're gonna go over whatever toy news that I can find from Toy Arc, which that will definitely include Toy Fair. Go over the dragon in terms of pricing. Now that we have pricing, and I think that's what I have on my. Yeah, that should be it. We'll see. We'll go. There's no. I don't have a structure. There's some structure to it, but we're just gonna mess around, check everything out, and then open up some stuff that I didn't get to open up yet. So we will see. I am gonna open up some Monster energy drinks, which is kind of ridiculous. I grabbed like 8 of these, I think, from Zolocon because they were free. Different flavors too, so I had quite a bit. It's like once a year I drink Monster drinks because they're free. I grab them from Zolocon, and they don't care. The Zoloc, not the Zol, the Monster reps, they don't give a crap. They were like, take as many you want. I saw vendors taking cases, like a full case, towards the end of the day. They were just grabbing an entire case of Monster because I guess Monster allotted this many amount of cans to be distributed out to Zolocon attendees. And me and my son grabbed like 8. He doesn't drink it, but I'll drink like 1 a week just so I could have something, which is funny. Free drinks, I will take it. I will absolutely take it. And this one is a Ultra Blue Hawaiian. I need something to wake me up. I really do. And Monster energy drinks have become really good. Really good. Way better than it was when it first started. All right, let's see. Let's see who's here. Mark Rose, what's going on, man? How you doing? Robert's Infinite Realm, how are you? I am good. I'm definitely good. Roughshod, how you doing? Jeff Morris is here. How are you, sir? Four Feathers, what's going on, man? Ratface 44, how you doing? NJ Tree's here. What's up, man? Who else? Oh yeah, I know, right? Those were nice. Where are I know I have that. Oh, here it is. If you guys didn't see that video, these were some wonderful gifts from NJ Tree. Loved it. Very, very cool. Let's see. That is a good, responsible way to buy the dragon. I'm good with the dragon. Hey, I know it's not for everybody, and it's there are reasons why some people can't even get it. Robert Snyder, how are you, sir? The show is going to be all about. I'm going to try not to. I really am. I don't want to go that deep into it. I need to dig and figure out what I need to part with too. Yeah, don't we all? I need to definitely let go of some things that I know I just haven't touched in a long time or haven't displayed at all. It's just crazy, right? Disavowed, how are you, sir? What's going on, man? Who else is here? Shadowbird's here. What's up, man? How you doing? It's way too late for a drink. True. Well, I'll be up for quite a bit tonight. I'm not getting the dragon, but now I don't feel as bad because I want the Doctor Doom helmet. Yeah, the Doctor Doom helmet is very cool. That is extremely cool that they did that. Sean Beatty, what's up, man? How you doing? All right. So got caught up. Let's throw you in here. And if my mouse wants to cooperate, we can get things going. You are not. Let's see. Let's try this. Okay. Toy Arc. All right. So let's see. Of course, with Toy Arc, they're very selective on some things, but the collector con, I saw some images but never really fully looked into it, so hopefully there might be some things here for Walmart collector con. I'm not ready for Walmart collector con. I don't think I will be, considering this month is trying to just acquire the dragon. So let's easily see what could be here, and looks like this is NECA stuff. So NECA latest Walmart collector con, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Archie comics, Stump Wrestling Ace Duck, the Mirage comics, Chote. Did I say that properly? Ben Cooper, Thanksgiving, John Carver, and Trick or Treat Sam. So pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't have any of the Ben Coopers, but this is pretty awesome. Just, it's Ben Cooper. It's been a long time since I've seen stuff like that, especially seeing it as an action figure form. That's really awesome. Ace Duck, that's a whole different look of Ace Duck that I've never seen before. That's pretty awesome. And that's a neat head sculpt. Okay. And then this Chote. No idea. No idea who that is. It's interesting now, because I'm not a NECA collector, but it is interesting that, there's some pinless happening, because there's pinless elbows, but there's pin knees here. So NECA with some Walmart con. And I know Marvel Legends has their Walmart con occurring too, and I forgot what in the world that could have been, but I don't remember. McFarlane, DC, and Spawn Roundup. So I saw some of these images. Some of these are actually pretty cool. Some of them I don't care about, but of course that is with McFarlane Toys. You have to really love McFarlane Toys in order. And of course, I just cherry picked McFarlane Toys stuff. Some of these I don't even know what in the world it is. Like this blue black costume of Batman. I have no Batman 1 million. No idea. I'm not even familiar with whatever storyline that is, but Batman 1 million, I have no idea. And then Batman Justice Lords gold label. What is that? Two-Face Superman Silver Age, Dr. Fate, which looks pretty good. The Robot Wars Spawn, and the Deviant based on Spawn Rat City. Okay, so this is 1 million. That's an interesting look. Soft goods cape. It's always nice to see. Two-Face looks really good. Superman Silver Age. This Dr. Fate. That looks good for some comic accuracy, and a soft goods cape too. The Spawn. I'm assuming this is the Robot Wars, and that's Rat City. I don't. That's. Huh. Oh, this must be that Batman. Another soft goods cape. Wow. Okay. So more McFarlane. He's really gonna just push it out. He definitely is. That's the Target exclusive. Okay. What was that? Justice Lords. Gotcha. So new stuff coming out. Pre-order April 11th. April 11th. So we'll probably see that like in May. Usually a lot of the pre-orders from McFarlane, they're out right away. Motu Origins Hero and Shira 40th anniversary. Jada Toys. Oh, these went up for pre-order. I saw that. I was actually surprised with the pricing too. Very, very surprised. And I'm trying to understand the why it's $30. So these are retailing at $29.99. Ship date of July 2025. They showed them off at New York Comic Con, which I did take pics of these. I remember posting them on my Instagram. And they looked great. They definitely did. So these look really good. We got Shaggy here, alternate head sculpt, Scooby Snacks too. And some of the posing on here is actually pretty clever, really good too. So we'll definitely see a whole team from Jada Toys. And then the monsters themselves look good. I love how they have the alternate heads where you can get that. So seeing them in person, they were larger. So that may be the reason. That could be the reason for the larger price. Because when you actually kind of put them side by side to the Street Fighter figures, they're definitely bigger. They're they're much bigger. Not to say like they're not, I guess, 1/12 scale. I think it's just because from a monster scale, that might be a reason. Not Scooby, Shaggy. Shaggy was definitely taller. I didn't know if he should be at the $30 price, but maybe they're just going to price or categorize the Scooby-Doo line under a $30 price. Yeah, there's a lot that you could do. That's pretty awesome that you could do that. And there's your head sculpt. The glasses come off too. That's pretty cool. And then the mummy. The mummy's actually pretty cool too because a lot of the articulation, you can easily hide it because of the wraps here. It's very nice to see. Let me jump into the chat because I have to make sure I keep up with you guys. Where'd we go? I can't drag into to space, but I don't like how they did the add-ons, although I was out already. It's funny, as much as many people did not like it, they stated that all the way back in November that is going to be add-ons and stretch goals, and that the add-ons are definitely for a price. The $150 price was definitely surprising. Acquire the Dragon is my favorite Imagine Dragons cover band. I will grab the Ace Duck. Okay, cool. Canadian, what's up, man? How are you, sir? 1 million was a cool story. It was a JLA from the 30th century. Oh, wow. Okay. I, I'm not familiar with it. Hoping Jada would have been at Toy Fair with some new Mega Man Robot Masters. That would have been nice. I didn't even think if they would or would have not been at Toy Fair. RMD, what's up, man? How you doing? I only like the monsters. Let's see. Okay. So with this, we have our mummy, extra hands, and I'm assuming some wraps that you can wrap around the head. That's my guess. So let's see if there's an image of that. That's just pose. Cross his arms like, oh, so it's got butterfly joints too. The ball waist, diaphragm, nice. Also the extra neck articulation, very cool. Yes, there we go. That's cool. So you could utilize those extra wraps and wrap it around the head. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, when I looked at it at New York Comic Con, I thought they were very well done. Is it something for me? Probably not. Like I'm not the biggest Hanna-Barbera fan. I think it's great to have these licenses for many reasons. And seeing them in this simplistic detail, but nailing like the articulation for what it can do, I think it's great. I can't wait to see the other team members and see how well they look, how well they move. You can absolutely they could definitely do some extra stuff with it. Like they could create like accessory sets for these guys. I think it'll be really cool. I mean, look at the diorama here. There's so much you can do for the Scooby-Doo line. I think it will work really nicely. Scooby actually looks really good. I think that'll be a really cool figure to get. That might be a Scooby figure might be something I may pick up just because it's Scooby. I don't know about the whole line, but I guess we'll see what happens with it. I think they'll do a really good job with this. But $30, that was definitely a lot higher than my thought for this. I thought they would stick with the like $25 price, but there must be a reason. I absolutely excited. So Mr. Lee on Instagram that teased out this uh photo and then more pictures started coming out with it. Oh my god, Storm Collectibles, you so good. So good. I'm really excited for this. The new Storm Arena figures here that they oh jeez. It's so crazy to see. So for Storm Collectibles, which I'm not going to collect, but definitely cool to see it. Two new Final Fight characters. Thank God, because Final Fight was taking forever, really forever. Oh no, wait, I'm not thinking. No, I was thinking Streets of Rage. Can't no, forget that. Streets of Rage was what I was thinking. That's taking forever. Streets of Rage is taking way too long, but it's typical of Storm Collectibles. But Final Fight, that's awesome. Final Fight just is basically parallel to Street Fighter. So it's cool that you can technically add like Final Fight characters to your Street Fighter lineup if you collected Storm Collectibles. And of course, new Street Fighter 2, T Hawk and M Bison. M Bison again, but whatever. T Hawk, though, that's nice to see that they're doing T Hawk. And Street Fighter 6 Zangief, which we've seen before. But this Storm Arena showing off Sagat, Dan, and uh, I guess just the sculpt of Chun Li because there doesn't seem to be any articulation points for this Chun Li yet. So Darkstalkers also Morrigan and Lilith. That's who you're going to start the line off. That's amazing, very cool. Starting it off with a female character, if you're starting it off, but to show off Morgan painted everything, that's very cool. So this was the image that was going around first, and everyone's like zooming in, trying to see what's what. I am. It's so crazy. So new M Bison, that's Storm Collectibles. That's the Street Fighter 6 Zangief. Storm Arena Morgan. We're gonna get a Morgan that will fit in scale with the other Street Fighter characters. That's awesome. The Morgan from Storm Collectibles, I did like it. I think aesthetically it looked great. I know it had some weird design choices, but it still looked good. Um, hopefully, this works out in the same manner, or if not better, considering the smaller scale. So I'm still excited for it. But there you go. And then Lilith right next to her, and you could see. And I'm trying to determine this, but yeah, you could see there is uh, an ab crunch cut right there, along with the diaphragm. So we'll see how that looks. I know it's definitely different, especially for a female figure. Hopefully, it works out. But right now, I'm liking what I see. I'm absolutely liking what I see here. We got Dan from Street Fighter Alpha. God, a Dan figure. That is awesome. And of course, we got Chun Li here. And as you can see, there's no. It's just, it's just the frame, pretty much. So we'll see how this Chun Li goes. What they're going to do to articulate it, I'm not sure. I definitely want to see a secondary head and Sagat too. Storm Arena Sagat, which there were other pictures. I think Mr. Lee did other pictures to scale the Storm Arena Ryu against the Storm Arena Sagat, and it was huge. And I thought it was awesome. Very, very cool to see the scale on this figure. You could see Chun Li here on the height wise, man. That looks great. And it's got a diaphragm joint, an inverted ab crunch right below the waist here. It's very cool. Final fight. Awesome. Really awesome. I'm very excited for it. I really am. Just the arena line was so surprising. Absolutely surprising. Okay, where we go. Maybe we will get a mystery. That would be interesting. That would be actually really awesome for Jada Toys to do that. I hope they do. That's a great idea. I'm in on the Scooby line, but waiting till they pass pre-orders. No problem there, man. Geez, I'm a mild Scooby-Doo fan, but these are awesome. I'm sold. I want Sagat. I'm in with Darkstalkers. Nice. I thought it was Jada. Dang, Storm Collectibles was nice, but out of my price range. Very true. Storm Collectibles are absolutely out of a lot of people's price range. I enjoy Storm Collectibles, but that $90 to $100, $120 price range is crazy, and which is why I'm loving Storm Arena. So Storm Arena, you're going to keep things under $26. That's awesome. Very, very cool. And that's why I'm happy with Storm Arena. Chun-Li looks so damn good. I agree. That's the difference. Yep, price. Absolutely. But Storm Arena, they really just said, hold my beer. And those pre-orders for $24.99, $25.99, that's insane. That's really awesome. Chad Kinsler, what's up, man? Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one, Four Feathers. Brian King, what's up, man? How you doing? Sculpture Toys, how you doing, sir? Storm is expensive. My Mortal Kombat's were all 100. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why we're all excited for Arena. And Arena is really going to change some people's thoughts about what they're going to do with the rest of their stuff, man. So good. Right. Storm Collectibles. I know we got some Hot Toys. Mattel. Oh, here we go. This was, well, at least two of these were revealed at Toy Fair. So we have the Archangel and the Doom helmet from Toy Fair. Daredevil, which I'm enjoying Daredevil right now, which is awesome. I'm definitely liking it. This was announced, I think, like last week, and it actually went up for pre-order last week. Didn't even know that it was going up for pre-order. It looks good. Do I need this Daredevil? I don't think I do. I really don't. I don't know if there's okay, that is it. So there is no Matt Murdock head sculpt. Although technically you could use the No Way Home Matt Murdock. That's possible if it fits on there. I have no idea. But it looks good. It's got quite a bit of articulation. At least I think it does. Is that? I can't tell if this is like an ab crunch because right around here it looks like there could be an ab crunch there because of where it's sculpted. Because we know there's no way it's a ball waist. Great that we're having a diaphragm cut, which is also good, but I can't tell because they didn't pose it a certain way. And if there is no ab crunch, oh god, it's going to be very limited in that area. And this looks like butterflies. It definitely does look like butterflies, but they sculpted it differently. It's very different because the shoulder itself looks larger, I guess to compensate a little bit more with the range and the arm movement. So hopefully it's a good it's a good articulated figure. X-Force Archangel, absolutely. If it's X-Men, I will get it. I I definitely pre-ordered this cuz I want an X-Force Archangel. I don't know, I don't think this is exclusive to anybody. I think they're just putting it out and I don't know how they're going to put it out. So I'm assuming it's just like all the online retailers, but when it comes to brick and mortar stores, I have no idea if this will show up. GameStop, sure. I'm sure this will show up at GameStop, but when it comes to Walmart and Target, I don't know. No idea. But I like it because I liked the previous Angel figure. Yes, of course I would wanted um, butterfly joints on this, but they didn't do it, I guess, based upon the wings, which in a way I understood because of how they engineered the wings on the back, but it's just weird. Like I feel like they could have done something to add butterfly joints on this. The body's still clean to where it's a better like Vulcan type body, but yeah, I still wished for certain because it's got a waist cut, which I hate a waist cut, but uh, what are you gonna do? The head sculpts are great. The wings are great too. I like the wings. I think they're awesome. It's got the neck hinge, which is awesome there, and the uh the blade effects. I don't know what to really call these things, but if you can attach them to the wings like that, great. I think that's awesome. You could have that attack pose. The screaming head sculpt does so well, especially for the character. I think it's awesome. Yeah, this I I easily said yes, I will take it. What would have been cool if it was without the hood, um, and have his blonde hair flowing. That would have been cool. The Doom helmet of all the like role play items, I would have never thought they would do the Doom helmet. Even when Doom was going to be announced for the MCU, never thought about it. But it was a nice surprise. This is very cool, and it comes with an actual cowl or no hood, I should say. So that's really nice. We got the stand for it too. Fabric hood includes stand. I think it's awesome. It looks really cool. I I can't get into role play items. It's just I, this is where I would say, where the hell would I put it? I don't have a place for this. The dragon, I could put a dragon anywhere. This is something where you actually have to put on a shelf somewhere. You can't just put this on the floor. There's no electronics in this thing, right? As far as I know, I don't think there is. Role play helmet, 1-to-1 scale. Okay, yeah, no, it's just the helmet. So yeah, those were some Legends announcements, which is, hey, it's all good. I'm okay with it. Let's see. I need that Doom helmet to go with my Doom display. You have a Doom display. Interesting. Daredevil new episodes are awesome. They are. I really do like them. J Mac, what's up, man? How you doing? I ordered it only because I don't have the previous MCU offering. Ah, okay. It's the same body as Wolverine from the Deadpool line. Is it now? Huh. Okay. X-Men 97, Bastion, hopefully coming soon, especially with those Archangel. That, I hope so. And if it's a deluxe figure, I get it, but we'll see what happens with it. Gonna play the long game on this one. How many dragons did you pre-order? I didn't pre-order yet, but I will pre-order one. And we will talk about that in a second. And Beltran, how you doing, man? All in for Dan the Man. Didn't expect Storm to come in with alpha figures. Exactly. For Storm to do the Alpha 3 license. And not only that, to do it in their new Arena 6-inch line. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, and for $24.99. That's even crazier. I expect Sagat to be more money. That figure is so much bigger for the Arena line. But if they still kept it at $25, that's insane. That would be crazy. If he's 30, it is unbelievable if they make Sagat for $30. I have a Dr. Doom display, so I have a spot for it. Nice, man. That's really cool. Where to put the Doom helmet on your not every hour of the day. Doom is my favorite Marvel villain, but I gotta pass on the Doom helmet, as cool as it is. But if you find it on clearance, what would you do then? What would you do? All right, so let's see. Mess with this. Was there anything else that I needed to kind of go over? Not yeah, that's Toy Fair stuff. So I know there was a few Toy Fair items, but not necessarily what I was going to go over. Yeah, it was pretty much, there was a lot, but still, I'm just like, okay. Plus, I am limited on time as well because I want to make sure get some time to open up some figures. Wow, there's a lot of stuff at Toy Fair. I would have loved to go to Toy Fair. I really would, but I do not have the minimum requirements for a content creator badge, not a press badge. Press badge would be different. Content creator badge, there are some minimum requirements you got to do. But everyone that went was telling me, do the application regardless because you don't know what will happen. But then everyone also was like, look, if you don't get it, we could try to get you in there. So it was very nice of some of my friends, whether it be Darius or Michael or hell. I was just like, they were just nice enough to be like, hey, we can get you in there. We just got to figure out what logistics to do, which is really nice of them to offer in the first place. So if it happens next year, I will call in that favor and see if I can get into Toy Fair next year. All right, so here we go. Let's just quickly kind of go over this thing, which is insane to begin with. Bayathir pre-orders now live. It started last Friday evening at 9:00, and it ends on April 6th, if I'm not mistaken. So there's 3 different items technically. Do you need all 3? Well, let me just say this. Do you need the other 2 items? Not really. There's some choices you can make if you really wanted to. It's you really have to think about it. If you wanted to do an all-in, this is an $850 dragon. pretty much with everything that you see here. Um, Based upon if any of the stretch goals hit, you will definitely get more, which some of the stretch goals are actually absolutely worth it, which I hope it reaches those stretch goals. And I think they will. We will definitely see more of an impact during the final week. So, do you need the other add on sets? Not necessarily. If you really wanted, the full package of this dragon, absolutely, you should get the add ons. The problem with the add ons, of course, they're extra money. $150 each, extra money. And that's where I was like, wow, that's high. That's really high. This, you know what? I could accept the $150 on the Fiery Breath add-on set because you're actually getting like the neck of a dragon, an articulated neck of the dragon, the head of the dragon, the huge flame effect. That is a very large flame effect. You have no idea. If you haven't been to Legion's Con, that thing is huge. That thing is like 2 feet long. I think 2 or 3 feet long. Did they have it written here? Um, Let me see. I gotta see. Uh, where? No, they don't have it written here. But it is pretty large. And this base part of the fire is separate, and that's huge as well. It's like as big as the dragon's head. Um, so yeah, there's a, it, it's crazy. I mean, look at this. You get this all there. So this would be a must add on, in my opinion. Like if you really want the full impact of this dragon, get the Fiery Breath add on, and you get a nice little figure as well, which is the Burning Knight, which I think is actually very clever. It's basically a knight that's on fire. And if certain stretch goals are met for this, you actually get more accessories for the knight itself, which is awesome. Got the head and neck here. So you get this whole extra piece, right? That's pretty cool. There's some size comparisons on how big this dragon is. Look at this. One figure is just the size up to its knee. I guess it's crazy. So that's one thing about it. The other add-on set is the wings. Now, don't get me wrong. The wings are enormous. These stretched out open wings are huge. $150 worth, not for me. If this was maybe $75 for an extra set of wings and then this zombie figure, I would consider it. But man, $150 extra for just the pair of wings and the zombie. And trust me, there's a lot of people that just want the zombie and they could do away with the wings. And of course, this has stretch goals too, because you can get these extra accessories for the zombie itself. So this is where I'm like, I don't, there's a part of me that's like, I don't really need these wings because he already comes with these wings. And there's already a set of wings here, and I get it. It's two different styles of the wings, but I'm like, I don't know. So this one, 550. I even said it back during my Legion's Con coverage that this has to be like 500, at least 500. So it came out with 550. And at the same time, at Legion's Con, they already said that like the fire breath and the extra neck, they said that was going to be add-ons, extra. It will cost extra for that stuff. So it's kind of like, okay, we'll see what happens. I don't know how much it's going to cost. This having stretch goals, we were told it was going to be figures, and they came right there. Figures. 2 figures to be exact. This one being Sir Benegar, which is unlocked at 2,500 units. Which, sorry, by the way, 2,000 units to fund the dragon itself, then 2,500 units to unlock this figure, 3,000 units to unlock a soft goods and accessories for this figure, and then 3,500 units to unlock a skeleton figure, which is pretty damn cool. We saw the skeletons at Legion's Con also. And then at 4,000 units, you get accessories for that. So, okay, stretch goals. That's a pretty good amount of stuff if we get it at 4,000 units for $550. I mean, you can get your dragon, you can get 2 figures. Okay. But for me, I want the extra head as well as the fire. And I think that's really where I can be. So I would need to spend $700 plus the taxes and shipping. So that's what's happening with me. I would want those 2 pieces. The wing add-on pack, no. I think I can pass on it. That's where I'm at. I don't know. There's many others who are all in, which is awesome. They're all in. They could do that. What's crazy too is you can just buy, and this is where I forgot I needed to talk about this. You don't have, if you really wanted to be clever, you could just do this and have the dragon head and neck with the flame effect, and you get the little like knight that's on fire. You kind of have like a quarter of the dragon. And if you're really clever, you can make like a nice little diorama where the neck and the head is coming out of the diorama and have, there you go. You got a dragon head. So you could technically just buy this separately. Do what you will with it. And I'm sure there are going to be people that buy multiple of this just for the figure itself. And I guess that's why this has its own stretch goals. So there's got to be a minimum amount. Like this needs 1,000 units in order to make this happen. And a lot of people are already, purchasing this with the dragon. So it's expected. There is, I want to say, I remember there was, I think I'd have to look it up. I'm going to have to look it up. There was on Facebook. I wonder if they have it on the site. I'd have to check. Okay, let me see here. Let me just go to where you guys are. Where are you guys? Thundercats He-Man crossovers. I'm not a Motu person, J-Mac. So them doing the Ninja Turtles crossover was weird to me. So doing the Thundercats one is like, okay, sure. It's cool for anyone that enjoys it. It's not for me. Just because I'm not a Motu person. I don't know much about it. It wasn't part of my childhood. So I couldn't really today I can't really get into it. I don't know much about it. I think the regular figures look awesome. Like the Motu figures, like the Revelation figures and all that stuff. I think they look great. But I won't know anything about them. Man, Jaws was huge. I remember seeing that. MMA Panda, what's up, man? Real question is when the Storm Arena Street Fighter figures are coming out. Storm doesn't have a good well, they estimated, I think it was May. I think Ken and Ryu are coming out in May. I pretty sure. I think that's what BBTS had, but I'd have to look at it again. I did it. I didn't get any add-ons though, but I still have a month to think about that. Gotcha. Good night, man. Yes, you do. Living vicariously through you on this one, bro. I was all in, but now I got to think about it. K-Mac, What's up, man? How you doing? I don't have the room for it. This is crazy. Hey, we all have room for it somewhere. I was posting pictures of where I can put it. It's the funniest thing I made. Green as the biggest confuses me. Red or gold is traditionally the largest dragon in literature. If they're if they do another dragon, let's say call it a retailer exclusive, that would be crazy enough as it is. Absolutely. Red would be awesome. It would really be cool. If I had the money, I'd love to get the wings. They are an easy pass. Yes, I think that's where I'm at as well. I wish too. I wish this was at least 2 months. Just like they do with their regular pre-orders. I wish it was 2 months. Mega Weapon, what's up? That's crazy because getting all these, and if the dragon doesn't fund, it's all gone. Yeah. If isn't that weird? It's all gone. People have bills to pay. Absolutely. Which is why I'm continuing on not dipping into the paycheck for this. It's got to be something that I get rid of. What is the number right now? I will look that up. I will definitely look that up. Skeleton you can get with the 4-pack. Absolutely. I know. It's just different. I'm going to buy 7 of these just so I can make a Hydra. I'll get the fiery breath add-on just for the fig. Let's see. Joe, what's up, man? Art wearing black. You finally joined me. I grabbed a hoodie because I was cold and it was black. Getting only the dragon head would be interesting. Absolutely. That's why it's pretty nuts because there are people who just want the figure and they're going to that. It's just so weird. Be easier for me if I knew what the classified Haslab would be this year on my. Yeah. Do you think they'll have a classified Haslab this year? Let's see. All right, let me look this up here. Where's that page? There it is. I wonder if I can. Where are you? Let's source horseman. I'm sure it's here. Here we go. Latest news. This was published today. So daily campaigns as of today, Baythier is now 45% funded, having just crept by the 900 units sold mark. So there you go. It's just a little bit over 900 units. The Fiery Breath add-on is 65% funded, with 650 of these sold. And the Epic Wings just passed the 50% barrier with over 500 of the wings now sold. So here's their little graphic right there. So, of course, we want these flames to hit at the very top to make sure we get all of the stretch goals for each of the items. So the Fiery Breath one, we definitely want it to reach 1250 in order to get the accessories for the figure. And the wings pack, same idea. You get accessories for the figure that comes there. Here, we need 2,000 units for the dragon, just for the dragon alone. At 2,500, if you remember, we get that Sir Benegar Knight. 3,000, we get Sir Benegar's accessories. 3,500, we get that skeleton figure. And at 4,000, we get the accessories for the skeleton figure. So for the first 4 days, maybe 3.5, but we can say 4, we are just under the 50% mark. It's really going to jump the final week because just like with any other campaign, people want to know that they're going to get those stretch goals. And when they see that the stretch goals are unlocked, more people are going to jump on. pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Cool. It was outside. Down here in my basement, it's freezing. The cold is it's very cold in the basement. Spring has sprung. If only the add-ons fund would they actually make them? See, I don't know if that was answered. I'm going to say no, but I have no idea. I don't think that would happen, but it would be strange. It would be strange. It would absolutely be strange if the dragon didn't even fund to begin with, but yet all the add-ons were like, yeah, I got uh I'm already in there, but just for the dragon, I really want the knight with the cape. Understood, man. Um the knight with the cape is very cool. Now, here's where it sucks for some people and it's very beneficial for others. So when it comes to this, because the shipping is crazy, and I understand it because of the size of this thing, and with the shipping, of course, they didn't offer any type of free shipping because they would they would incur those costs of shipping into the price itself. So what if the dragon was, let's say, $650 because they offered free shipping, which would suck, right? So 550 I'm fine with. I understand because me seeing this thing, it's incredible. This dragon is incredible and I already put in my head this thing's got to be at least $500. Greg is here. What's up, man? How you doing? Very good to see you over at Zolicon. Four Horsemen have a payment program. They do not, but I think their site has some kind of, you know, pay in 4 or pay in 5. It depends. Like Affirm or shop. I don't remember. I'm going to try to get to the page again. Yeah, I'm just, when I talk about beneficial for some and beneficial for not based on shipping, it's beneficial for me because I can, they're offering a pickup. Is it in here? Good Lord. Uh, Campaign information, or did they have it? Was it here? Nope, I guess not. Okay, I just had to see. Pre-order yours here. So even if buy with Shop Pay, so Shop Pay, yeah, so Shop Pay I think has a pay in 4 option, more payment options, which I'm not going to sign in at the moment, but I'm just saying, you could do it. I don't know if there's interest, so it can be different for some people, or I think some of these pay options you don't have to. You can pay. I think there's, if you do like a pay in 8 or something like that, there'll be interest on it. So this would be my order right here, $700. And I wonder, do I have to sign in? You're gonna make me sign in. I can't sign. What they're offering though, and I think I had an image. Let me see. Let me see if I can yeah, let me see this. I know I can do, I think it's I think I had something. Let me just see. I'm going to see when it comes to shipping. Wow. What is going on with my mouse? Oh yeah, look at this. All my information is just going to show up. Good Lord. Let's see. Yeah. So from what I'm looking at, I have two options, which is crazy. I can do a FedEx shipping for $53, which, and if you think about it, $53 isn't too bad. And Sea Breezy, thank you for jumping into the chat. $53 isn't too bad, but I can have the option of picking up at their uh, studio warehouse, which would be free. So I could just take the hour and 10-minute drive in New Jersey and pick it up that way. Granted, I'd be one of the last people to get it, which I understand. But to save $53, yeah, that's definitely an option. There's a paying for thing. Thank you, Greg. They do art, it's paying for. The pickup is during checkout. Yes, there we go. Normally paying for gets me locked in on these pieces, but I'm passing on this one. Yes, there's interest, $10 a month. Interesting. I refuse to pay interest, so no, that's not an option. Yeah, see, I can. That's I get it too. If I can do the interest and do it that way, it'll vary. It'll absolutely vary. They have an option for pickup, or you can get it. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna pick it up. I have no problem waiting. I have no problem being the last to get it versus all the ones that get it shipped first. But yeah, it is what it is. Why so expensive art? I missed it. So this is the Mythic Legions dragon. If you saw my Legions Con video, the dragon is enormous. It's crazy. It's definitely an amazing piece to have in your collection. And I love it. I really do. I really do. So check it out. Um, it's pretty damn cool to me. I know some people are a little different if they want to uh if they want it or not. I don't know. It'll vary on you. It's a huge, huge dragon. Kid you not. K-Mac, are you gonna I am. I know I am. I did see a pickup option which would work if I were buying this for me since I'm in North Jersey. Yeah, see, Fig Fan Samurai, California, it's 150. Yeah, see, I know. I'm fully aware. $150. Man, that it really hurts for West Coast people, international people. It's very, very unfortunate. I expected that to happen, but it sucks because then, like I said, if they were to incorporate shipping, like free shipping, that I know that'll be incurred into the cost of the actual item, which could have been 600 or more dollars for everybody. I think you'll save more from shipping, time plus gas. For me, no. And plus I look at it as like it'll be fun for me to drive out there. I can visit the warehouse, so to speak. Visit the warehouse, pick up my item. I'll probably see other collectors like myself that are picking up their dragon. At the same time, I can visit other like Chubsy Wubsy, visit his store, as his store is really awesome. So I can always visit friends to and just check things out, whatever's in New Jersey. You know what I mean? Hell, I'll see Greg. I'll see Greg there more than likely if he's going to be helping out with distributing out these dragons. It was at Zolo 2. Yes, it was at Zolo 2. Seeing the one at Zolo is the one version, but they did not bring the one that had the fiery breath. That's the only thing about it. Shipping won't take long for this. It's slapping. You're right. Of course. Wouldn't be surprised if it went all out in the first or second week. The dragon is bigger than my dog or cat. It absolutely is. It is so much bigger than a small dog or cat. It's huge. Liquid Momentum, what's up, man? Hawaii 550. Wow, really? Holy crap. Whew. Good Lord. You can sell the figs for money. Um, I won't deny that. In that case, adventuring is priceless. Yes, it is, because I'm sure it'll be fun. I know it will be fun. You could look at me. I toy hunt every freaking week. Me going up to North Jersey, not a big deal. It's an hour and 10-minute drive. It will be fun. You can get your box signed by everybody there, right? You can come visit me and treat me to a toy show. Treat you. Holy crap. I didn't know it was like that. You'll see me there and you can get some good pizza. Oh, you're going to have food? Seriously? I'm going to hold you to that. I'll bring you a cheesesteak if you're going to offer food. Sculpture Toys. Some of the cool toy companies are in New Jersey. NECA is also. Yes, NECA is like right around the corner from the Four Horsemen. They're not too far away. The dragon is like getting a new pet. Absolutely. I agree. I'll buy you a beer. Oh, okay. That'll make up for whatever toy shopping spree. Let's see. I think that's it. That's where I'm at with this thing. This is what I would order. You got the Fiery Breath add-on, the Bayethier, and all we got to do is wait for the stretch goals to get unlocked. That's really what it is. So my taxes is like $51. So, or no, wait, 7 times, no, $43. My bad. 6% tax for me. $43. So I would need $750. $750 to acquire by April 6th. I have $750 to acquire by April 6th. So it's me trying to figure out what back here needs to go. What needs to go? That is my goal. Hopefully it'll happen. But that is what I need to do. That's that's the biggest thing. So toy hunting, as much as I will still continue my toy hunts and stuff like that, I will have to be very, very selective on what I pick up if I pick up anything. It's crazy. Hopefully, we can find stuff on a very, very good deal at like liquidation stores that it won't really hinder my funding for this dragon. That's where I got to figure that out. NECA is in Hillside, 30 minutes away. See? Greg knows. He knows. I didn't know you were such a cheap date. Yes. Yeah. I'll pick it up and deliver it to you for some Asahis or Sappores. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we could go to Phantasm. That'll be awesome. Greg at Phantasm was funny. Greg, I thought it was really cool of him to do, because at ZoloCon, Greg, when I went up to Greg from Phantasm Comics, when I went up to him and visited his booth at ZoloCon, he was pleasantly surprised again, because he was like, "You have no idea how many people came up to me and said how they watched my video of visiting his store, and it was the wildest thing he ever heard, because he never thought that, like, a YouTube video could garner certain attention for his store. And he's got an amazing store, and I love going to his store because he's got so many cool things. He's very up to date with his toy products and all that stuff. So he even said that there was someone from Arizona that visited his family in Pennsylvania, and they had to visit Phantasm Comics because they saw my video, and he was floored. And I was like, hey, I'm just as floored as you when I hear comments like that. So it's pretty awesome to hear that he would get customers from many different states just because they saw a toy hunt video of mine, which is it's funny to hear sometimes, but it's endearing too. It's so crazy. So he was so happy to hear that. I'm scared if it's successful, would the next dragon better than this one? Uh, if they even do a next dragon, I just expect them to do a different color. Yeah. In that case, come to the Maryland Toy Expo. I'll also buy you beer. Okay. You won't even meet up with me for beers and toy hunts, but you will for art. Oh, my goodness. I've been meaning to go to Phantasm for quite some time. It's been almost 2 years since I've been there. Greg should be paying you. I'm in Arizona, but it was not me. Gotcha. All right. So let's see. I'm going to pop this out and we're going to mess with some stuff within the allotted time that I have right now. We're definitely going to check some things out. And what things I have no, let's see. I'm gonna let's try this. Let's try this. And I know we're gonna let's see. I wanted to open up what I got from Abi from Figure Fight Club, which was the Collegiate Legends, which is crazy, right? Let's open up a football figure, right? University of Alabama. Yeah. I had to check this out. I talked to Rob from Savage Crucible about these figures, and he said they're also you're gonna love it. And the way I see it, because this is the same company that does Savage Crucible, and it's like night and day the way they sculpted this figure and the articulation that they chose as well. And that's why I was like, how is this the same company? Because when you look at like Savage Crucible and their Wave 2 figures, the articulation is very different. Very, very different. And I I'm very curious to see how this is all going to go about. So this is pretty damn cool. And to do it with colleges and universities, awesome. So seeing um, the next stage of the different universities that they have partnered with, Penn State included, I cannot wait. It'll happen like in the summertime where we will start to see the different universities that they're going to go from. So it's definitely going to be cool. Where you get the Savage Crucible. Savage Crucible does these figures. There you go. So it does come with a stand, which is nice. Nice little turf grass here. And I think the multiple hands is impressive with what we got. Like we just have open hands. I guess like an expressive grabbing hand. He does have is that a fist? Yeah, he does have a pair of fists. He's got a pair of pointing fingers, and he does have a standalone football, but a football that's sculpted into the hand here and here. So you get two of those. So a left hand and a right hand, which is pretty cool. Now, I was, oh wow, okay. I was kind of worried about how the articulation would be for this figure because right off the bat, and you guys are going to notice it right away, and this is also something that I always question was there's no diaphragm joint, right? So I know there's going to be some limitations on the articulation at that point. So I'm just kind of like, okay, how are we going to move this around? And that's where I was kind of questioning, how good did they do this? How bad did they do this? We don't know. We're gonna figure this out. So, and I think the idea of doing something different out of the norm. Yeah, we had starting lineup from Hasbro, which I actually have right here. My starting lineup basketball figures, still some good figures. I'm not gonna take that away from it. I think those are still some good figures. But now we got football. I love football. I had to at least try it out. And if I'm going to get my Penn State ones, by all means, I'm going to do so. So let's kind of just move this around because sculpt wise, I think sculpt wise, it looks really nice. You got some musculature, of course, in the arms and in the legs. And look at that's pretty impressive because they're doing double joints, right? In the knees and the arms. But look how the seam lines just kind of disappear. Like you don't really. Here's Spider-Man. Like when it comes to Marvel, when you look at that elbow joint, like you can always see like the seam line there, but it's funny how for this figure it kind of just disappears in the sculpt in the knees too, which is actually pretty nice. It's pretty nice. All right, head. He's got a separate neck articulation, so wow, you can absolutely move that around a lot. That's a lot of range. And it moves. This absolutely moves so much differently than a Savage Crucible figure. Holy crap. Very nice. This is I thought this was hard plastic. This is soft. This is like Jada Toys Ryu and Ken. Their gi is soft. It's very soft. But this is one whole piece, but it's got a waist joint, ball waist. So it can, okay. All right. So we do have some limitations, but at least we can maneuver what it is. And it's an overlay too. See how I can just move the pad like that? So there is something underneath. There is a butterfly joint. There's a butterfly joint on the inside, but this whole jersey is like an overlay. And you can really move this around. Wow. Okay. Upper bicep, the double jointed elbow. Wow, these move smooth. These are really smooth. We have an upper thigh cut, which look at the thigh padding here. It comes up, it's over top of it. Not bad. The knee, it's a double. Wow, it's like that moves great. This is an overlay too. It is somewhat of an overlay, but you can absolutely get that. It's got a cut here, and of course, your pivot and everything. Wow. Wow, the articulation is great on this. Holy crap. Yes, there is somewhat of limitation here, but oh, you can do splits. Very crazy, right? The arms, even with the arms. So the soft jersey kind of just bunches up in a way if you're going to maneuver the arms a certain way. But you can move it up and about. Oh, wow. They can actually form a V shape in a way. That's pretty wild. That. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, if I can, yeah, once I get my Penn State people, holy crap. And can he tuck in? He can tuck that ball in very nicely. I like it. Holy crap. Who would have thought? These move, they're fluid. They're very, very fluid in their articulation. It's pretty wild. Wow. This is really cool. And with all these hand accessories, yeah, absolutely. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm surprised. The articulation is a dream. I'm impressed because I know with Savage Crucible, you definitely have to heat up your figures. I didn't even have to heat this up. Let's see. Any UT figure, Cal Berkeley figure. If you check out my Zolocon coverage, I know I recorded the list of universities that they have upcoming for this year. Yeah, that's good. The seam lines are pretty blended nicely in the sculpt. Nice. They could teach Hasbro how to do a double ball joint. Right. It's so nice. I'll buy 2 or 3 when Penn State figures. Nice, Joe. Very good. They were talking about eventually having 3 different body types so you can get some big. That would be awesome. I would love to see something like that. Do the Heisman pose. Can I see a side by side between a starting lineup figure? Man, let me get one. Oh, hey, Paul Hughes. What's up, man? Do I have a figure? Yeah, let's see. I have some. Trey Young. And oh, you're gonna kill me in regards to his name. Attent. Oh my god. Anteto Kunpo. So apologies. There's definitely some height differences, of course. So right now, I think there's only this version of a figure, but of course, if they're making different sizes, yeah, I will. I would love that. But I think the detail, as simple as it is, I think it's pretty good. I think it works very nicely. How about swapping out hands? Well, it came out nicely too. Do I have? Let's see. Yeah, man, these very, very nice. Yeah. definitely some choice poses that you can mess around with on this guy. But I think it absolutely works. I'm going to enjoy it. I really am. I think those will be very cool to have. And thank God it's not doing the dragon. I think it'll work. It'll still work pretty well. So I can use that. Absolutely. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. A Tenta Kumpo. Well, thank you. That helps. The detail of the college football figures look good. Yeah. And hey, this will work. This truly will work. I think we can absolutely try to make something of this. Whoop. Cool. I'm so impressed by how this thing articulates. I really am. It's very different from Savage Crucible because here's Savage Crucible. Paul, did you get your figure? Because I know it should have arrived on the weekend, I think. Which was this? This was the conclusive. So it was the show exclusive at Zolicon. Ooh, comes with soft goods. Very nice. This is quite the color scheme. It really is, and I think it's awesome. I think the color scheme on this is really cool. He does come with a soft goods cape, which is pretty awesome. Let's see. Oh man, I gotta get these. I gotta get these out. Maybe I could just tuck it. Oh, good. I could just do that. This figure looks cool as hell. Now, I know it's newer. I don't know in regards to the tolerances may have been improved for the joints. Because in a lot of cases with Savage Crucible, I always want to heat up the figures, especially the knee joints. It is what it is, but I love these Lemurian characters. But the color scheme on this guy is crazy. Looks so cool. Ratface, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Just got it today. Nice. Now I just need to get my Savage Crucible. Look at it. Chocolate Thunder. Hey, you could sell that figure for like $200. I kid you not, Paul Hughes. You, and I wouldn't blame you. I would not blame you if you needed an extra $150 for the impatientness of some Mythic Legions collectors that really want that figure. It's insane. Like, I may want a second one when I go to ToyCon New Jersey. Oh my God. It's incredible. This guy, it's practically a white figure, and then it just starts to blend in with the yellows and the grays here. Sculpture to I'm in Pennsylvania actually. So New Jersey is not far from me, which is why it's only an hour drive for me to get to the Four Horsemen Studios. But this, we have this armor piece here. This is new sheath just hanging off from the belt. Where did I put? Which I think this is new too. Whoop. And we have different heads. So outside of this head, which I do like because we can open the jaw and we can open the jaw on these, but we have these different heads too, which I like. Oh, let's see. I will sell nothing. It's all mine. I need legit Mythic He-Man Conan. Yeah, but now you need two. You need two if you want both. So there is some wires in this soft goods. But we can. I think I can drape this over. It's a fairly simple soft good. You can absolutely just drape it over a little bit. It's tattered up also. I think, Joe, did you pick this one up? I forget. I don't remember. Well, I saw you for a moment, so I wasn't sure. I'm just closer to the Newark airport. NECA is like, okay. So you're in Jersey too. So if you're buying a dragon, you could just pick it up. Well, yeah, I do need to. Yes, you do. Just bro, not gonna lie, that Conan tribute figure is fucking nice. Yeah, it is awesome. It is a great figure for feathers. Absolutely. This is cool. I am all caught up with Savage Crucible in regards of their releases. So this is nice to see. There we go. Oh, he's got a gray tongue. Very cool. That's a very cool looking figure. Other accessory. Oh yeah, there's a mystery accessory that came with this. So I did open it previously. Right now I just don't remember what it was. Oh, cool. It's we've seen this weapon before, but it's the blue version. Translucent. Damn, that's nice. That's very cool. And I think if I were to even, man, I love this articulation. It's crazy. The butterfly joints on this, I'm just trying to, in a way, break them in, which is a very poor choice of words, but I I want to try to utilize a dual-handed sword grip, and I don't want to mess that up. Because you can do it, and I know I just have to kind of bend the elbows a bit. Yeah, that's a very, very poor pose, but I'm just trying to. Newark is like a half hour for me. I'll show it off on our stream on Wednesday. Feathers. Oh, it's so good. Okay, let's see. Ooh, am I gonna get? Oh, let me put you here because we gotta have those. Let's see. ToyCon next month. I know I'm going. I got that sword in green and yellow with Veteran packs. Oh, awesome. That's cool. Oh, yeah. Wanted to open up the Zolocon exclusive of the Warrior Beast. The Warrior Beast skull headhunter. Headhunter. Very cool. I'm still thinking his wife is going to travel closer, so almost 100%. Well, it'll be cool to meet up with you, man, if you're there. I'm more than likely going to go on Saturday. Where's my damn knife? I can't. Ugh. Want to get Veterus for packs. Oh, man. We could have gotten that at Zolocon. Okay. So, of course, your typical stuff is in here. Heat up your figure if necessary, which is always smart to heat up your figure. There is a white soft goods cape. And look at what you get in here. Some spectral green flame effects, alternate grabbing, expressive hands. Yeah, more expressive type hands. We have his spear, and that's the top of his spear. Oh, that's pretty cool. Where is... That's really... Man, they did a good job at painting the bones on this figure. So, let's see. What's going on, Dem? Thanks for stopping in the chat. Have you ever tried making it? I have quite a few that I make myself, which if you see all that crap that I got going up here, that's some future projects. These are existing finished projects. They're just taken down and stuff like that. And of course, I make my own, like, explosion, flame, smoke effects right there. So yeah, I do all that kind of stuff. And I sell them at Legions Con. So this year will be 2025 will be my third year of being a vendor at Legions Con. Look at this. Look at this guy. Man, I'm looking at this Collegiate Legend. I'm loving that thing. That was a dream, a real treat to move around, to articulate. It's so crazy, right? Maybe meet you there. Yes, Warrior Beast Headhunter is the tits. Hopefully I can find one for this person. See that, Paul? God damn it. The Death Dealer fig is more worth bothering you if it came down. That's true. And the Death Dealer. If you guys know what Four Feathers is talking about, Savage Crucible has the Death Dealer that's going to go up for pre-order. Guess it's going up for pre-order in the third week of March. That sucks. That sucks for me because I have to fund my dragon and I can't. I did not need that pre-order to happen in March. Oh God, that hurts. That really hurts. I am looking at these spectral effects. I'm like, how the hell do I put this together? I got to figure that out. Let's make some toy hunt there and be right. Brick something. What's up, man? How you doing? Brick, I have to play catch up and watch your replay for Baethir. I was very curious on what you had to say, and I missed out on it. Damn, nice. Makes dope. Thank you, sir. I do 3D prints for my sanity. Oh, got me one. Got to keep up with him either before ToyCon or ToyCon, and also help fix. I am afraid to pull this post out because I'm afraid to break it. There's a part here where I'm just like, and I know because I have snapped a Mythic Legion's weapon before from trying to pop it out of the plastic. And I do not want that to happen again. So there we go. There we go. There's a lot going on with this. I don't get any cons here in San Antonio. You're telling me, man, whenever trust me, hey, Brian, I will hit you up if I ever go down to San Antonio for my wife's work, because you gotta show me something on what to hunt if I'm down there, because she goes down to San Antonio twice a year. And I know I could easily go down there with her just to keep her company. But I'm in my mind, I'm like, what the hell do I do every day for like 4 days while she's at work? And there was a part of me that's like, you know what? I'm going to travel to DFW, but I know that's like a 4-hour drive or something like that, which is insane to begin with. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do that. but I know that's a possibility. This is crazy. What is this stuff? Okay, check this out, which I think is pretty cool. Dang, you snagged those Zola. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Easily. I will easily grab these exclusive. ZolaCon is my show. That is my home show. And I know the showrunner, Michael. He's a great, great guy. So I've been going to ZolaCon since like every year since like 2016 or 2017, something like that. Just watching your ZolaCon video now. No Cal Berkeley, but I'm in on these. There's 16 costumes. Yes, there are 16 that are currently, and they're still in conversations with many, many others. And they're also in the possibility of like cheerleaders, like male and female cheerleaders, managers, mascots. They're really thinking about what they're going to do with this lineup. If they do mascots, that'll be incredible. I think that'll be a really cool addition for the whole collegiate legend line, doing mascots. How awesome would that be? Okay, so I want to put this cape on. That's a must. This white is awesome, and this like fake leather soft goods is cool too. This is a beautiful white cape. It's gonna get dirty. I know that. We absolutely have a great sculpt for like the regular thin skin bodies instead of like an armored body. Yep, let's pose you up for a bit. But he has this skull right here. Too much white, right? The Warrior Headhunter is gonna have a retail release, right? It should, but it may not have certain items like they did last time with the Skull Warrior last year. Blue instead of green. So yep, so that's more than likely the case. So it came with 2 different types of effects, and I'm thinking this one is for this skull because you can lay or kind of just snap in this piece like that, which that's pretty damn cool. And of course it's got the head, the peg for it. And if this is the case, then I guess I could just pop it on like that, I think. And I could be wrong, but I'm just saying that's the way I'm seeing it. But it also comes with these two pieces, and I completely forgot what these were. And then it made me realize there are pegs in the eyes, which I hope I inserted them in the correct place. If I didn't, then whoops. Yep, I inserted it incorrectly. Here we go. I will figure that out. Yeah, so there. That's pretty insane. That's a cool effect if you kind of think of it like that. Just need to see when she's traveling. I'll bring my dog to the day. The watch along. That's too long. Okay. I was on Geek Dad Life last night and the entire app was Bather focused. Wow. Probably better to watch. Trevor jumped on too. Wow. Okay. What do you guys think about the Monster Force toy line? The Monster Force. Is that the one from Big Bad Toy Store? I think it's cool. It's got a bunch of accessories and cool ideas, but I didn't get any, nor did I really felt the need to get any. I may try one, but at this time right now, I have no interest in it at the moment. I broke a Mythic Legion shield trying to pop it out of the plastic. Which one? God, it better not be the Barbarian. Monster Force is great. Yeah, be careful. I snapped Catwoman's arm off, forcing her out of the pack. Oh, God. Wow. You're going to get the Jazzware Pokemon Select Mega Charizard. What is that? Do I need that, Omega? God damn it. I do not need that. I really don't. That's the worst. Very common. Broken peg stuck in the handle. It's a weak. That I've done before. The broken peg in the handle. One or two shields I've done that too. Love Monster Force. The sculptor Arlen has a new line being kickstarted. Yeah, Space Zombies from Mars. Very cool. I'm more than likely going to back that one. So we'll see what goes on from there. Swap that head, use that flame skull. Yes. Looks great, right? I thought it, no, never mind. I was thinking, why doesn't it have a hood? And then stupid me, if it had a hood, that would be pointless because of the flames right there. Right? That's pretty cool. Now, what the hell is this in the neck? Like, where does this? Is this part of it? I don't know. No, because if I put this, maybe this is a different part of it. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out later. Jerk pegs. Joey, how are you, sir? Hello from Dallas. Just recently found your channel through a friend in January. Well, appreciate it, man. Do I know your friend? Because I know a few people from Dallas. So other YouTubers, toy hunters, things like that, which is pretty cool. But thanks for stopping by. Mascots would be so dope. Yes, there was a huge conversation they were having during the Figure Fight Club live stream a couple of weeks ago. So it would be a great undertaking if they actually did do that. You bear show here. I did buy the werewolf and I really like that. Oh, okay, cool. Good thing they didn't put a hood on it. I know. It just made me think. Love the toy hunts you do. I'm wondering if you collect the Transformers and could you recommend a site to buy cheap ones? I do not, unfortunately. I enjoy Transformers. I just don't collect the figures and I don't know many of the characters to begin with. Especially like the CD characters. So it'll vary depending upon what they're. If there's some cool ones that I may want to try out, I may do it. When it comes to finding a good place to buy them cheap, don't know of any because majority of the time you're just buying them for retail, or if you find them for clearance at Target or Walmart, that's really the only place where I can find them cheap. If I find them at a liquidation store, it may spark an interest because of how cheap it may be, but I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't. I know I can't jump into Transformers. That'll kill me. Not alone, but my uncles and cousins went there, and always was Cal fan from Jason Kidd. Gotcha. You would have to put a hood on it, Arthur. The green is better. Use both. Oh my god. Stack the flames art. I don't think it'll fit. Like, I don't think it's part of it. Unless this is for, oh, maybe this. Nope. Nope. I don't think it'll work. This will be, there's no way this will work. I'm going to swap it out and see if there's, no, you can't because it doesn't fit properly. I don't know what it's going to go for. It's interesting to see. Yeah, I don't get it. This fits in here because there's like a contoured piece that allows it to stay in place versus this one, which I'm not sure why. One is a square, one's a T-peg. What the hell are you talking about? Why am I so lost in what you're talking about? Don't play with this. He's the glow in the dark, I heard. Those flame effects are so damn cool. Just open my Necronominus under. Yes, I'm still waiting for my Necronominus package. I apparently, or not apparently, I finally got movement on my tracking number, and I'm hoping it arrives by this Thursday, I think. Got a buddy that's into Monster First and Action Forces as well. Nice. His name is Phil. I do not know a Phil, but I appreciate both of you. Thank you. That second flame effect is the same one from the Undead Builder pack. I don't think I've seen the one on your Headhunter right now. That's cool. Can I see it from the side? Yeah. Okay. So if this comes from the Headhunter, I'm sorry, the Undead Builder pack, that I get. That's fine. I'm not sure if it goes with a different, but this one is, it contours into the skull without the jaw. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, you can just basically maneuver that around like that. And so seeing it from the side, I don't know. I think it's still pretty cool to have something like that. Put that head on a Ghost Rider, that'll be too big. Mythic Legions, man, you know that's going to be crazy. Get a chance, pick it up. Did you pick up any Action Forces? I did. That was in my Zolocon video, but I got this. I finally picked up Sidewinder. I finally picked up a Praetorian. I did get the new Crimson Shadow Infantry because I love the black and red on this one. And I did get the exclusive Steel Brigade right there. Silver helmet. I did not get the gold helmet, but I thought it was pretty cool to get the new Steel Brigade because I love Steel Brigade. They definitely stack. How the hell? What the? You are killing me. I'm going to figure this out later. Pretty sure the flame effect is for the full heads with jaws. I was thinking that too, but it doesn't look like it'll stay in place. And one of the flames just flew out. Like it looks like an ascot in a way, right? So that's what I did. That's my guess. It's just weird in a way, but I guess if that's what you're talking about, cool. We'll see. Because that's one jaw. Because there's a second hit. Oh, this is the one with the articulated jaw. This one is the jaw is fixed in place, while this one is the open jaw where you can open that. Okay. Yeah, crazy. Flame tails coil around each other. Man, Art, you're going to kill me. The loop goes around its neck. All right. I'm going to play catch up with you guys on this chat, and then we will have to head out because I don't want to miss anybody. The whole wave pre-ordered, you just haven't mailed it yet. Yep, I'm in the same boat as you. Flame effect is great. It's built for the jawless skull head. What are your thoughts, opinions about Hasbro getting out of... I heard that rumor. We'll see what happens. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I think it's still fine if they're going to have the IPs to other companies to do those. They've been doing it all the time, but to do it fully just sounds weird to me. I just don't think that's what's going to happen. Maybe they might do it like half and half. So be it. As long as it's a good toy or figure, that's all I expect. Whether Hasbro does it or not, I'm fine because the license gets spread out everywhere regardless. Steel Brigade. Oh, it's so awesome. So cool. Yep. Okay. That's if they completely pull. Yeah. See, that would be really dumb of them if they do. It is what it is. I'm sure McFarlane will still do some things with DC. I just don't know. We don't really, well, maybe they do. If it's articulated action figures and Mattel's doing it, I'm hoping Mattel does something so good with it that is so much better than McFarlane. Let's just hope that's what happens. But who knows? I am not too sure. Is it a good thing? I don't know. I didn't like McFarlane figures that much. I was okay with it. I do have the cherry-picked figures that I did pick up, mostly White Knight figures, but I'm just like, it wasn't my thing. Okay, I will check that out. It's really too, yeah, crack the beer open too well. All right, I caught up. I appreciate everyone jumping in on the chat. Thank you so much. You guys are always awesome to hang out with, and I know it's well past 11 o'clock. That's normally my cutoff point, but this is where I need to sign off. It was great opening up some figures, especially some of the new ones from ZoloCon. This is really, really cool, and I'm glad I got to do so. Honestly, I am astounded by this figure so much. Collegiate Legends, I am impressed. Very, very impressed with this figure. It's incredible. But opening the other figures, these are cool as hell. Absolutely. Four Horsemen, Harbinger Studios. You guys, those are so good. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'm glad we got to, come back on Monday, of course, from my not doing it last Monday. It's always been a struggle when I miss a live stream that I do. So I have more to talk about. But you guys have been great. Thank you for talking with me in the chat. We definitely got to open up some toys. Got to put some on the shelf. But expect my toy hunt to be this week, and I do have some reviews that are going to pop up throughout the week as well. So thank you guys. Have a good night. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like button on the way out. But I hope to see you soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.